Oh, hello everyone. Xin chào các trưởng và các em. It has been a while since I've seen everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. As we look outside today, looks like it's going to get pretty cold pretty quickly. So I hope to do these videos to kind of keep the Toonie flame inside of all of us, keep it going, keep us warm. So here in Toonie we have two purposes. The main one is to đào luyện thanh thiếu niên trở thành những con người kiện toàn và Kitô hữu hoàn hảo. That basically means we are here to help youth, you guys, to become better, well-rounded citizens and also better Catholics. And so with these videos, I hope to teach you guys a little bit more about life skills on one hand and a little bit more about the Bible and our Phong Chao on the other hand. I hope you guys be patient with me, stick with me. I know in the coming years I'll be an upcoming YouTube star, but for now, in these humble beginnings, excuse any technical difficulty and be patient with me. And with that being said, let's get started. Hey guys, we're back here in the kitchen with my wife, Jinyu. And so we'll show you guys how to make rice without a rice cooker.
Alrighty.
Things you'll need. Rice. Pot. With a boom. And a bat.
Alrighty, before we begin, let's gather up your supplies. You'll need some rice, a pot, a lid, a tin or a bat, whatever you prefer to call it, and no colander. So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna measure out a vat of rice. Or you can do 2 vats. It will typically feed 2 people, depending on how much you eat. 1, 2. Dump it in there. Next, we are going to wash the rice. Put some water in. Put your finger in and kind of stir it up to get the residue out. Turn the water off. Gently pour the water out. Don't pour any rice out. And repeat. 2. And last time. Next, we are going to determine how much water we need to cook our rice. If you put too much, it will be too soggy or nyao, and too little will be dry and undercooked or whole. So, I pour some water in, and you're gonna use your finger. I use my middle one, and you're going to put it in the water and see where that water line is. So your finger's touching the top of the rice, and the water line is right there. This is not quite enough. So I want it right there, perfect, at that little crease on my finger. Okay, so now we have enough water in our pot. We're gonna bring it over to our stove, turn it on high. So we want it to boil. We're gonna put our lid on. After it's hit a boil, we will turn the temperature down to low so it slowly cooks the rice. Alrighty, so our pot has boiled. I'm going to turn the heat down to low. My lid doesn't have a steam opener hole. If yours does, leave your lid on. If it doesn't like mine, you're just going to lift it up and let it crack a little bit. Alrighty, it looks like our rice is almost done. We know that it's a little bit dry on top and the water is all evaporated. You want to take a pair of chopsticks and you want to stir it up so that it cooks evenly and the bottom doesn't get burnt. Alrighty, our rice is all stirred. We're gonna put the lid back on and let it cook for a few more minutes. Just about done. Here's a quick tip. If you like your rice kind of burnt, like we call kumchai, then I usually get some oil. And you're just going to put it around the edge of the pot and let it drip underneath to the bottom. Alright, and then you're going to put your lid back on and let it cook for a little bit longer and you will be all done.
I hope you guys learned a few things there. I have a short story for you guys, so gather around. Once upon a time, there was a poor boy who lived in a village near a mountain. Every day, the boy would go up the mountain collecting firewood, sticks to bring back to the village to sell. One day, he was carrying a big pile of sticks down the mountain. He came across an old man who was very hungry. He was asking the boy if he had any food, any rice to give. Unfortunately, the boy didn't have anything to give, so he continued down the mountain. Halfway down, he saw a deer. The deer was really thirsty, searching for water, but there was no water in sight. And also, unfortunately, the boy didn't have any water to give. So, sadly, the boy continued down the mountain. Near the village, he came across a family who was in need of some firewood. So, in exchange for the firewood, the boy was given some food and some water. With water in one hand, food in one hand, the boy contemplated if he should go home, eat dinner, repeat the next day, or go back up the mountain to help those who were in need. The boy decided to do the latter. He went back up the mountain. He saw the deer on the way back up, gave the deer his water, and he eventually made it back up to the mountain where the man was on the side of the road and offered him some of the rice that was given to him. A few weeks later, the boy was doing his daily routine, carrying a large pile of wood down the mountain to sell. Unfortunately, he stumbled across some rocks, fell, and broke his leg. Crying out, the man that he helped a few weeks back was able to hear his cry, came and helped him, carrying him to the village to get some help there. The deer also was able to fetch some herbs to help. The doctor healed him as the boy has helped the deer. So the moral of the story is to help others even when we don't have much. Relating that to the gospel this week, Jesus asked us to love God and to love others. So I challenge you guys to continue helping others, helping each other, reaching out to a friend that you haven't talked to in a while, cooking rice, helping your parents, eventually making meals at home. With that being said, I hope you guys learned a few things this week, and I hope to catch you guys next time.